Today I'm going to give you an overview of the GPIDEA Ag-IDEA programs here at the College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources and the role I play in administering these programs. This slide shows all of the universities and institutions that are involved in the GPIDEA Ag-IDEA program. Kasner participates in 1 master's degree, 4 certificates, and 3 course share programs. The community development students are administered through the applied science, and most of the certificate students are administered through those departments, and occasionally 1 coming through the MAS degree program. The graduate and undergraduate course share programs are administered through their advisors, and if they could contact me directly, they are referred back to their advisors. GPIDEA has 2 sections, the Ag-IDEA and the Human Sciences. Most of our program are in the Ag-IDEA, with the exception of the Community Development Program. The consortium has a lead coordinator, Amanda Gannott, at Kansas State. She oversees all the programs and advises the coordinators of upcoming issues and deadlines. Of the 25 coordinators UNL has 5 of them, 4 of them in the human science programs, and I do the Ag-IDEA plus the community development program. UNL is involved in 13 different programs, and Kasner has half of them in their college. This is kind of a diagram of where I coordinate or who I coordinate with and the exchange of information that we have. This is a screenshot of the database called Expanses that is used by the coordinators to share information. As you can see, we have a total history of the students that are in our institution. Each institution can only look up those students that are in their program. This is a list of some of the reports that we can produce. It is very useful if you want to know how many students are in your program, number of credit hours offered, billing information, etc. This is a list of the coordinator responsibilities. Contact faculty representative with all suggested offerings for this semester and confirm which ones will be offered here at UNL. I contact individual faculty about their classes for information as in textbooks, dates, and special instructions. I check with class or my red for accuracy, and I work with the unit coordinators or schedulers for additions and corrections. I collect permission codes from those units for all GPIDEA Ag-IDEA classes being offered. I pull rosters from UNL taught classes and send them to the faculty. I send graduate studies information for all non-UNL students for their assigned IDs. Once I receive the non-UNL student IDs, I contact each of them personally and give them their ID numbers. I then contact registration and records and register those non-UNL students into the GPIDEA class sections. I check the rosters and make sure that the students are in the correct sections, and I work with registration and records on corrections. Throughout the semester, I will help faculty and students with any problems that might arise. I work with registration and records on students dropping the class and the percent of refunds that the UNL students will receive. Mid-semester, I pull the information and collect for billing information for the other institutions. I collect grades from UNL faculty and from Expanses and enter them into the My Red grade rosters and into the Expanse program. UNL graduate students and the GPIDEA have different ways of requesting information. Information can be sent about the programs on how to apply all graduate inquiries. I have a letter for each one of these programs that I send out to all of those that are inquiring about the program, and I explain to them what the program's about. Once a student has been admitted into the program, I send a welcome letter explaining the GPIDEA Ag-IDEA program and welcoming them to the University of Nebraska. Before registration begins, students in the graduate programs are sent registration information about the classes being offered in their particular programs for the next semester through the GPIDEA portal. Students register for classes. Once the registration is received, I then issue permission codes for the student to go into MyRed and use those permission codes to register for those sections. Students have to have to register for all Ag IDEA classes here at UNL. Coordinators register all GPIDEA Ag IDEA students in the classes in the Expansive system. Undergraduate students, I am usually contacted by the advisor. Once that happens, I give the advisor and the student registration materials, including a permission form and a student acknowledgement form. When all the forms are signed and returned, the permission code is issued to that student to register for the course here at UNL. Note that if a student signs the student acknowledgement form once, they do not have to sign it in consecutive semesters. All UNL taught classes have two sections, one on campus for on-campus students and one for GPIDEA students. There's a few additional notes. If you are a non-GPIDEA student and want to take a GPIDEA course, you need to send a permission code along with your memorandum of agreement or your MOU so that we know that it works into your program of study. Once a student has filed the signed acknowledgement, of course, they don't have to do it again. Here is a guideline for how our UNL policy is for offering those classes here at UNL. This is also posted on the Kasner website under Teaching Resources. And these are the two portals, the GPIDEA portal and the University of Nebraska portal for the Ag IDEA classes. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope it was information for you. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact either Dan Cotton or myself at any time. Thank you.